With the recent opioid issue that's hitting Ottawa at an alarming rate, politicians are being left with some tough questions. On Monday, I met with Stittsville Councillor Shad Quadri, who is chair of Ottawa's Public Board of Health, to find out what is being done to deal with the opioid issue. With the recent news confirmed by Ottawa Public Health of 28 overdoses in the last week in Ottawa, I asked Councillor Quadri if Ottawa had an overdose action plan like Toronto. Does Ottawa have an overdose action plan?
Depending on what you refer to as an action plan. Yes, Ottawa Public Health does have an action plan.
No, Councillor Quadri says that we do have an action plan. However, if you look at the City of Ottawa website, it's nowhere to be found. Many local parents, including Tanya Spirak, would like to see an overdose action plan in place, much like the one in Toronto. Toronto's action plan has everything from a summary to what the action plan entails, to recommendations of what should be done, to comments from the public. This leaves serious concerns to why Ottawa doesn't have one in the time of an opioid epidemic. At Ottawa Public Health's last meeting, Canada dad and businessman Sean O'Leary, whose daughter Paige has been battling a drug addiction for about 2 years, asked Dr. Levy about this issue and stated that public health does not have an education plan in place for grades 7 and 8. Councillor Quadri, however, states we are enforcing it even further with community partners. That's raising questions on what we are really enforcing.
So we work with our school partners. We're doing that now. We've been doing it all along. It's just now we're enforcing it even further.
No, this is only one of many questions that are beginning to be raised on what is going on with public health. We reached out to them for an interview, however, they declined. Councillor Quadri feels the opioid issue is a concern that is being dealt with, however, wouldn't go as far to say it's a crisis.
I don't know whether I would go as far as, using the terminology that you're using. To me, there is an issue. It's an emerging issue. It is an issue that is changing with the kind of drugs that are out there, and those are changing on a weekly basis or bi-weekly or monthly basis. So we have to be very careful how we identify the issue. In terms of the issue itself, yes, there is. We're aware of it. The city is aware of it. Public health is aware of it, and we're working towards, looking at and working with the issue. Well, we can't say we're going to solve it overnight. As you mentioned in your pre-comments, that the issue of drug use has been there for a number of years, or even more than a number of years, and it's going to probably take that much more time to do that. The other thing is we have to identify it seriously as to where the issue really is.
The statements Quadri made are concerning to many, including many parents from the parent support group We the Parents. They say if at least 4 deaths within the past few months and the recent overdoses are not a crisis, they just don't know what is. Now We the Parents tell me this is just the beginning. This is something they're going to be continuing to watch very closely and will continue to fight for the truth, to seek answers, and to seek change. Charlie Cenac, TWIN News, Ottawa.